forward. Mr. Hood, I appreciate you taking introductions. Let me ask you this question and really kicking off things tonight. We've got a packed line, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of strong-minded individuals from all over the United States that have assembled here. When you think of Team Fame and what we bring to the table, what immediately comes to mind for you?
Well, immediately, the main thing that comes to mind to me personally is freedom. The opportunity to create my own personal economy. That way I don't have to take what the media is putting out in today's marketplace. And I'm sure and I'm certain that what we're given opportunity to do here can make a difference in the life of all those that we get opportunities to touch. So that is my passion, is to just be plugged in for the masses, to help them get plugged into a system where...
Yes, Mr. Hood.
Welcome to the call, ma'am.
Excellent. We have more people chiming in. That's all right.
Yes, sir. To be plugged into a place to where that we can set our own economy status in terms of our income, in terms of our health, more importantly, our health. Too often in our life, people talk about getting income and things of that nature, but they fail to take care of the main thing, and that's our health and our body. So here's a place where we can take care of that and make certain that we're getting the proper nutrients, the proper health, exercise, and just the whole gourmet package. So, sir, with that, I definitely turn the call back to you.
Well, excellent. Mr. Hood, I truly appreciate your leadership, along with all the other members of Team Fame. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have the privilege and honor to be your guest speaker this evening, and I'm tremendously excited to have this opportunity to really open up the vision of what we're doing here with this company, JTL, better known as Joy to Live. And listen, if you've been invited here, what I want to do is get straight to the meat and potatoes to give you some substance, give you all really the agenda and really why we're here. It has everything to do with you. Here's the thing right now, you all, and I think Mr. Hood said it best, is it's time to really take that next step into greatness. And when we talk about being able to take that quantum leap, here's my thing to all of you, is connected with Team Fame, what we're getting ready to do right now with Joy to Live is really take this industry to a whole nother level. There's a lot of people that are on this call because you know that there's something better for you out there. Most of us, here's the thing, I don't have to convince anybody that the internet is a huge playground for financial success, a huge playground for financial opportunity. But the word opportunity basically means that you have to have mind sight, have to have mind vision, and be able to see something before it actually comes to pass. How many times have we seen opportunity in front of us? Starbucks, I'm one of those people. I'll raise my hand high. My mother told me back in 1996 that there was going to be this company that comes out. Literally, people will be standing in line paying $5 for a cup of coffee. I said, Mom, you know what? It's not going to happen. There's no way when you've got McDonald's serving coffee for 79 cents and gas stations. Ladies and gentlemen, we fast forward almost 19 years now. We're watching Starbucks literally break records. Look at what's happened to the internet. The number of people. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent. We have a packed line, so I'm going to go ahead and I muted out the line. But when you look at even the internet, I don't have to convince any of you guys right now that the internet is hot. Many of you weren't even doing the social media thing, the Facebooking thing, the Twitter thing, but now all of a sudden, not only are you doing it, but you introduced your mothers, your aunties, your uncles, all of your friends are doing it. But ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this question. When is the last time any of those social media sites ever sent you a check for using their services? And so here's the thing. To quantum leap, to put yourself in the next bracket, to give yourself an opportunity to start making some money, you guys, we got to be at the very front of something before it happens. We looked at this company called Joy to Live. We were extremely attracted to it because, as Mr. Hood said perfectly, you all, we're dealing with a crisis right now, especially when you look at certain communities right now, predominantly the African-American community, where obesity, it's killing people. Heart disease, it's killing people. Diabetes, you guys, we're suffering. And so here's my thing. When you talk about an opportunity to be able to have products that are going to change people physically, but then at the same time, we're going to get that money piece out the way. A lot of people right now are looking for better. Most people right now, Sunday evenings, they can't even really relax because they're already thinking about the long, stressful week ahead. And we think about right now this question. I'm going to ask you this because someone asked me this question 8 years ago. And the question to me was, Marcus, if you continue doing the same thing that you're doing every single week, week in, week out, is it going to get you closer to what you're looking for in your life? Financially, are you going to be able to really get to that place you're wanting to be at, to be able to take care of your wife, your children, to be able to take those vacations when you need them, to be able to pay all your bills without any hesitation, to be able to take care of family members in times of need? You guys, we're in a situation right now, and Mr. Hood, I love it. You said the personal economy. You all, that means that is an action word focusing on you. We collectively have to come together and make things happen for ourselves and our families. And so I ask you all this question, if not this particular internet business, then what? What are you going to do to quantum leap in your family's life? What are you going to do to set a legacy for your family? What are you going to do so that you can finally just rip the chains from your hands and feel like, you know what, I'm free. I got the money thing out the way. I got my health back. I've got my time freedom. I literally am my own boss. You all, it's there for us. And so what we want to do is quickly dive into what we have here with Joy to Live, this phenomenal business opportunity. Literally, you all, you can launch this business at $33. $33. We're talking about that can't even get you a bad steak dinner for two. $33, you can be in this business. Everything that you need to build this business is given to you. A website that tracks and manages your business. So from now on, when you're on Facebook, guess what? You can start sending people information in regards to the weight loss products that we have, in regards to our heart healthy products that we have, in regards to products that help your immune system stay nice and strong, products that help detoxify the body, the products that help cleanse the body. One thing we talk about when you start moving into losing weight and getting yourself healthy again, I tell everybody you have to go through a cleanse internally. No different than just like a pool when the filter system is clogged and corroded. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to change that filter. We have to do that to our bodies. You all, let me tell you something. God designed something perfect in each and every one of us. The thing is, we have to feed our bodies what it needs so that we can have longevity. And so we have the type of products that can help you, again, whether you're trying to lose weight, certain areas, whether you're trying to get rid of wrinkles on your skin, whether you're just looking for really promote optimum health, we have the ability to help you do that right here with Joy to Live. Now, with this particular company right now, with Team Fame, what we've done is we put this business presentation together so that you can simply start thinking of people that you can get to what we're doing here. And basically what I mean is we have a team that's designed to help all of you find success in this business. Let me tell you the simplicity behind this, because I want to give you all a formula that's going to be able to get you to that $3,000 to $4,000 monthly income over the next 4 to 5 months. It's very simple. I call it you plus 3, them plus 3. You plus 3, them plus 3. Based on everything that I just shared with all of you, just the simplicity of what I just said. Question to all of you: do you know people right now that are at a point in their life where they want something better financially? Do you know people right now that have talked about, you know what, I really need to get my health together. I've got kids to take care of. I've got family members to be around for. I've got to continue to provide for my family. Or I haven't been where I need to be. I'm more fatigued in the afternoon. I just don't have the energy that I used to have. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get on top of that. And so what we do as a team is we hold each other accountable for helping each other out. And so when you think about the business here, this is how simple this is. You plus 3, them plus 3, which basically means when you get started with Joy to Live, you're looking to get 3 people into this business. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, everyone on this call, I heard you all, you're extremely sharp. You guys are entrepreneurs. My thing is you all know 3. In fact, most of y'all know probably 33 people that can get into this business, okay? 3 people, you bring 3 people into this business, and this is how simple it is. You help those 3 do the exact same thing, bring their 3 in. We call that a triangle. And basically what that means is your business now has expanded now to 12 business centers. Now, once you teach your team to get to that 12, here's what happens. Duplication, you guys, takes off, which basically means those brand new business partners that just came in, they create triangles within their own business as well. As this continues to compound, we call this exponential growth. It's no different than corporate America, you all. They do it all the time. They multiply in numbers. It happens all the time where 1 or 2 ideas come together. Next thing you know, they build an office. That office turns into this brick-and-mortar business. That brick-and-mortar business expands into 2 or 3 territories within the city. Next thing you know, they're planting a new territory outside in Texas. Now they're stretching from Texas over to Atlanta. Now they're stretching from Atlanta all the way over to New York. Ladies and gentlemen, it continues to compound. And so what I'm basically sharing with all of you is the simplicity behind this is just getting 3 people in this business and teaching them to do the exact same thing. And what we have is a system that will help you make that happen. Now, we talk about the money. I'm going to go to the money chart to show you all how you actually get paid and what's getting paid out. Now, every single time you personally introduce someone into Joy to Live and they get started at $33, here's what happens. It's going to trigger what we call a right now cash bonus of just under $20. So you bring in your good friend Travis. Travis starts in the business. That's going to release a $20 Fast Start commission. You all, that is the highest Fast Start commission in the industry. And I'm going to say that again. It's the fastest upfront Fast Start commission in the industry. It's important because we wanted a company here with Team Fame that put money in people's pockets quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very important that we get people to that point in their business where they're breaking even literally within their first 24 hours. We've learned that if you don't have to have people really stretch themselves financially every single month to be a part of a business, guess what? They're not going to go anywhere. And so the money over here is phenomenal. Let me share some other things with you about this Fast Start as well. Now, we're talking about the highest payout in the industry. Here's what's going to happen. Based on when people go to your website, okay, they're going to see more than just one product. I promise you. It happens all the time. My mother, I just sent her to the website. She calls me up. She says, I need to get this cleanse thing going on. I need to get this weight loss thing happening. What's going on with this juice? Next thing you know, she's ordering 3 products. Now watch this. 3 products. I told her, just get in, Mom, at $33. She's like, well, I'm going to do that, but I want to go ahead and order more than 1 product. Now here's what's going to happen. As a 3-product order on day number 1, which means my mother's going to pay $99 to do this, this is going to release a Fast Start commission of $58. So we're talking $60 right out the gate, you all, $60. Now, this is what I want you all to understand. When you look at some of the things that are out there, and I'm telling you all right now, they don't pay out this type of money. Most of them pay anywhere between 10 to 15% upfront cash. You all, this company's putting some serious money in people's pockets. I've got a couple of doctors that I talk to, and they're looking at some of the bigger packs. You all, look at this. If somebody buys a pack, let's just say spends $1,000, you're going to get paid over $600 over here right out the gate. And so this is just the upfront cash that I'm talking about, okay? This is that right now cash to help you take care of some of those things right around the house. Well, let's talk about the back-end money here, the residual income. Because here's what I've learned is if you do something one time, much like an insurance agent, they've learned why not get paid over and over for doing something one time. So now what happens is your Joy to Live business then moves from the fast track cash over into the actual business center cash. So this is just like you having your own brick and mortar, McDonald's, your own Subway franchise. So basically now moves over into a Joy to Live franchise with your franchise name on that, okay? Which is absolutely outstanding because here's why. What's going to happen now is as we continue, remember how I shared with you all the simplicity of this business? You get your 3 and teach those 3 to do the same thing. And then when that new row of people come in, we're working with all of them, helping them get their 3. Well, here's what's going to happen. Every single week that's going to compound, which means your checks, month 1, you may make $36, $37 month 1. Hey, is that something to brag about? Of course not, but let me tell you something. It's exciting because now for once in your life, you're creating some passive income, you all. Passive income, that's exactly what a lot of wealthy people do. A lot of the companies that people get up and go to work for every single day, Monday through Sunday, somebody had a vision to start that company. They're no longer in that driver's seat, but guess what, you all? They're getting paid continuously. I want that to be embedded in your mind. That's what we're doing over here with Joy to Live. So now watch this. You start getting people to your team. Start getting your team to the calls. Now those people are doing the same thing. They're building. Here's what's going to happen month number 2. All of a sudden your check jumps up to about $100, $150. Month 3, $300 to $400. Let me tell you something right now. An extra $300 to $400 for a lot of people, it's life-altering. You're talking about being able to get a new car. You're talking about the difference between filing bankruptcy and not. You all, here's the amazing part. If you fast forward 6 months from now, what would an extra $700, $800, even $1,000 do for you? You say, here, let me tell you something, with Joy to Live. Our compensation plan, I'm going to keep this very simple. It was designed for those of you, if you're looking for $500 a month, get with us, get with me. I can show you how to make that happen. If you're saying, wait a minute, Marcus, I need to get to a point where, honestly, where I'm making like, $4,000 to $5,000 a month so I can go ahead and get my life back. You all, that's what we call our 30-90 club. Our 30-90 club, okay, which basically means over the next 90 days, I'm looking for some serious players that want to go out and put 30 people in this business in 90 days. If you put 30 people in this business in 90 days, let me tell you something, you all, you will be at a $4,000 income. The question is, what's going to happen is you're going to become a diamond leader in this company. As a diamond leader, by putting 30 people in this business over 90 days, here's what happens. We're going to basically now give you, just like having the franchise tag, to more than one business center. Now watch how powerful this is. If you do that, that means now that you brought in 30 business partners in 90 days, correct? Now watch this. The company's now going to move you up to what's called the diamond leader level. Now as a diamond, you're now eligible for a 100% match check on every single person that you brought into the business. So all 30 of those people, watch this. If your friend Suzette, if she earns $500 that month, boom, that's $500 off of Suzette. The system then moves to John. If John earns $1,000 that month, John's going to get his $1,000. Boom, you got $1,000 for John. Move to your next business franchise. Let's say you bring in one of your pastors. Your pastor, he made about $200 that month. Guess what? Pastor gets his $200. Boom, you've got your $200 as well. You all, I still have 27 more business centers to talk about. That's the power of this business. But you know what, you all? It will never happen if you're a spectator. If you're someone listening right now and you're on the fence, let me tell you something right now, you all. Borrow our belief, borrow my belief, and get into this thing. Let me just share this really briefly with you all as we close. 9 years ago, I was so blessed to have an opportunity to be out on the football field. I was a running back for the Oakland Raiders. And let me tell you something, I just knew that was going to be my ticket to not only change my life and my family's life, but to really bless a lot of people financially. But let me tell you something, I took a shot to my shoulder, and it ended my career after 3 years. And so from that, you all, I tried to figure out what in the world was I going to do that would ever put me in a situation to be able to take care of my family, take care and help my friends out in times of needs. It wasn't corporate America, you all. I think all of y'all know it's not corporate America. It's not going to change it. But let me tell you what it was. It was the opportunity that a gentleman that I met online invited me to go to Starbucks. I got there to Starbucks. I walk in, and I see this young man sitting there in a $100 T-shirt and his flip-flops with some ripped-up jeans, probably about $200. Here I am in my nice tie, and I'm loosening up my tie, looking at this young man. I'm saying, what are you doing throughout the day? Here I am trying to make it happen, and you over here making all this money, and you got on flip-flops. You all, let me tell you something. It's who you align yourself with. It's who you align yourself with. I tell people all the time, you guys, in order to quantum leap to the next level in your life, you have to stretch yourself. You have to assemble yourself and put yourself around mentors that can help you get to the next phase of your life. If you continue putting yourself in positions of people that are always negative and telling you, oh, don't do one of those things, you just stay on your job, you know what, you guys? You're going to be doing the same thing. Come January again, you're going to be making the same New Year's resolution. You're going to be saying the same old thing, man. I want to take my wife on that vacation, that honeymoon we never had a chance to go to. My kids deserve to go to Legoland. I haven't been able to take them to Legoland. I haven't been able to tithe my church like I'm supposed to be tithing. You all, guess what? It's time out for excuses. It's time out. If not now, when? And I'm saying that passionately to all of you all. If not tonight, when? And so what I want to do is really, you all, is just tell you all this and leave you with this. You all have greatness within you, okay? You have greatness within you. And my thing is, there have been a lot of times in life where people have been able to put themselves in situations, and sometimes they were fortunate that they had people around them that set them up perfectly. A lot of us, we weren't set up perfectly. Let's be honest. We weren't born no silver spoon in our mouth. We didn't our first car get some stretched out Benz or something like that for our first car. That wasn't us. We had to do the hustle. We watched our families do the hustle. But my thing to all of you, at some point, you got to, you know what, you guys draw that line in the sand, step over that line and say, you know what, I'm getting ready to create a new legacy for my family, man. I'm getting ready to create something to where when I leave this walk of life, man, I can pass this down to my family and they'll have that start. You all, the internet is the place to be. And I always in my calls telling people, if you don't partner with us, that's okay. But let me tell you something. Do something different. Please don't go back doing the same old thing thinking that's going to get you to where you want to be in life. It's not going to do that. If not this, then what? And so with that said, what I want to go ahead and do is I want to open it up really quickly and see if some of our other leaders had a quick comment before we close out tonight. 1 second, please. All right, Team Fame, my leaders, if you're out there and you want to add a couple things, if you can, just hold your response to maybe about 60 seconds, no more than 90 seconds. Please give us your name and your comment.
This is Marcus.
Mr. Gordon, go ahead.
And that was powerful. I'm enthused. There's nothing I can say. You said it all tonight. And the motivation I had with this company and yourself, it just went to a whole nother level. And I just want, hopefully there's anyone that I invited on this call to hopefully be invited to be excited as I am to want to be more, want to do more. And that's it. I can't say anything more.
All right. Awesome. Thank you for your leadership, Mr. Gordon. Wonderful. All right. Who else? Other leaders out there? Anybody else have something to say? Want to make sure we give everybody opportunity. I understand that we have some of you are in a situation where you have kids in the back and it's tough to say something. Anybody else have anything else to say this evening? How are you, sweetheart? I hear the children in the background. Excellent.
Speaking of, I just want to ditto what Mr. Gordon stated in terms of the presentation and information that you shared, and I trust that everyone on the line with us realize the value of what's been put in front of them, and just encourage them to reach back to the person that invited them to the call and let them know that I'm ready to make a difference in my life. So, sir, I yield the call back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Hood. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Team Fame, again, Fame, we're focused, ambitious, motivated entrepreneurs. That's the acronym for Team Fame. We invite you to become part of this vision, one team, one dream. My thing to all of you, let's go out there and let's empower and bless the world. If we give to others, it'll be given back to us. With that said, everybody, thank you so much for making the call this evening. God bless all of you, and welcome officially to Team Fame and to your new business here with Joy to Live. Good night, everybody, and be blessed.
Great one, sir.